Good evening, everybody. Bonsoir à tous. I'm Merit from I Am Yoga. We're going to do some yoga together from the entrance of the Royal Savoie à Lausanne en Suisse. So usually we have the lovely concierge here. Now we have a yoga class. So I never have a chance to do yoga here. So it's very funny and special. This class will be in Frenglish, Français, English at the same time. So we're going to hold the postures a little bit longer, so I have enough time to give you the cues. Donc, on va faire le cours en franglais, français, English. On va tenir les positions un peu plus longues, comme ça j'ai assez de temps pour bien expliquer les alignements et tout ça. So, we're going to start now. Come onto your mats and take a comfortable seat. Comfortable seat is very individual. Of course, you can also sit on a couch for now. You can sit on your heels, or you can be in a cross-legged position. Feel free to use a block or a book. Comme accessoire de yoga, vous pouvez prendre un bloc ou bien aussi des livres qui sont gros. And then just sit on the block and open up your knees, position en tailleur. Just place one foot in front of the other or be in a cross-legged position. And then roll your shoulders up, back, and down. One more time. Forward, up, back, and down. On va rouler les épaules. Vous pouvez bouger un peu. And then just drop your shoulders down. Good. Take a moment and close your eyes. Fermez les yeux. Just take a moment to settle in. Prenez un moment pour bien respirer. Try to lengthen your breath and just arrive in this very moment. Essayez de bien approfondir la respiration. Relâchez tout le corps, surtout la mâchoire. Relax your jaws, make sure you're not biting your teeth. We're going to start with some simple movements. On va commencer avec des mouvements doux et simples. Inspirez, cerclez les bras vers le ciel, allongez bien. Expirez, cerclez les bras en bas. With your inhale, circle the arms towards the sky. And with your exhale, circle the arms by your sides. One more time. Long and deep inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down the arms. Inhale, lift the arms up. And now place your left hand on the floor and reach over. Main gauche par terre, allongez bien le côté droit. Respirez bien dans le côté. And then switch the sides. Take your right hand down and reach up high and over. Stretch it out as if you want to grab something on the other side. And just breathe. Inspirez, levez les deux bras vers le ciel. Expirez, flexion avant. Si vous êtes dans une position de l'enfant, si vous êtes sur les talons, vous pouvez venir dans une position de l'enfant. Feel free to take a child's pose if you are on your shins. And just take a moment to breathe deeply into the belly. Just surrender. And then slowly lift up the torso. Allongez bien toute la colonne. Relâchez les épaules. Prenez un moment ici. Good, and then slowly open up the eyes. Ouvrez doucement les yeux. Good. Now we're going to start moving. So release your block. Venez en quatre pattes. Écartez bien les doigts. Gardez les genoux en dessous du bassin. And then just roll your biceps forward. Donc les biceps vers l'avant. On va mobiliser la colonne. Inspirez, levez le coccyx, poitrine vers l'avant. Extend your chest forward. Exhale, stretch around your spine and look towards your navel. Inhale to open up the front side of the body. Exhale, arrondissez le dos et regardez vers le nombril. Encore une fois. Inhale to open up the front. Exhale to open up the back. Good. Inhale, take a neutral position. Donc, une position neutre. Gardez les coups de pied dans le sol et levez juste les genoux. Si ça fait mal au coup de pied, vous pouvez aussi crocheter les orteils. So just press into the tops of the feet and lift up the knees. Hover here. Keep everything long so the crown of the head goes forward. Respirez bien. Smooth and steady breaths. Now lift up your right knee all the way up. You're going to feel this in your hamstring. And then slowly take it back down. And then the other side. Just creating some heat to ignite the fire within. Slowly in control. Encore une fois, l'autre côté, levez juste le genou vers le ciel. Et doucement par terre. And then the other side. One more time. Hold it steady. Good. And then lower down. And then take a child's pose. Position de l'enfant. Child's pose is always your home base. So you can always come here, sweet home, to release, to breathe. Prenez une pause dans la position de l'enfant quand vous voulez. Et on va ajouter, donc revenez en quatre pattes, écartez bien les doigts. Maintenant, crochetez les orteils. And then lift up the hips. First downward facing dog, keep a nice bend in your knees. Donc, pliez toujours les genoux. Les talons sont vers le ciel. Vous voulez pousser la poitrine vers les cuisses. So first you want to have a long spine. And then just pedal out the feet, walk your dog. Pliez un genou après l'autre. Peut-être bouger un peu le bassin d'un côté à l'autre. La même chose avec le menton, à gauche, à droite. Gardez toujours la nuque longue. Soften your neck. Good. And then come up onto the tippy toes. Bend your knees a lot and press your hips back. Good. And then just take small steps forward. Des petits pas en avant. Prenez les pieds largeur du bassin. Attrapez les coudes opposés. Grab the opposite elbows. And just sway from side to side. Faites quelques balancements à gauche, à droite. And then let go of your elbows and slowly roll up the spine. Déroulez le dos. Les épaules et la tête en dernier. Good. And we're going to interlace the fingers behind your back. If you can, keep the heels of the hands together and walk the shoulder blades closer to each other. And if you can straighten the arms. Good. Vous pouvez aussi avoir un petit pli dans les coudes. Le plus important, c'est d'ouvrir l'avant. So we want to open up the chest. Now, also pay attention to not overarch. Looks nice for the ladies. Always nice to have like a little bit of an arch, but don't overdo it. So always pull your navel in, opening up the chest. Take a long and deep inhale, and with your exhale, leading with the chest, slowly place your belly on your thighs. Donc, placez le ventre sur les cuisses. You want to lift your arms all the way up and over. Relâchez bien la nuque. You feel the opening in the hamstrings. Don't overdo it, so you can have a soft bend in your knees. Good, and then slowly leading with the heart, avec un dos plat, revenez vers le haut. Release the hands. Inhale to lift up. Attrapez le poignet gauche. Les hanches basculent à gauche. We want to open up the left side of your upper body. Good. And then come to the other side. Grab your other wrist and just sway your hips over like the banana, comme une banane. Hold it here. Long and deep inhale to come back to the middle. And with your exhale, you're going to hinge at the hip crease and just take a forward fold. Inhale takes you halfway up. You can have your hands on your shins or all the way down. Exhale, flexion avant. Now, leading with the heart, you can circle the arms to the sides, les bras à côté, vers le haut, root to rise. Exhale, hands in front of your chest. Half sun salutation. We do this one more time. Long and deep inhale to circle the arms to the sky. Exhale, dive forward if you want with your arms to the sides. Take a long and deep inhale, lift up the chest. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inspirez, les bras à côté, vers le haut, le dos tout plat. Expirez les mains devant le cœur, les paumes ensemble. Good. We're going to add on. So imagine there is a chair behind you and you want to sit back and down. So the knees should stay backwards. That means you can see the toes. And then also pay attention not to overarch again. You want to keep this all solid here, the midsection. Now sit down. See if you can lift up the toes. And then wiggle with the toes. So spread the toes, écartez bien les orteils, and then one after the other, maybe you can lower them down again, just to bring some life into your toes. And with your exhale, forward fold. Grab behind your legs. Inhale, allongez bien, poitrine vers l'avant. Expirez, flexion avant. Poussez les cuisses intérieures vers l'arrière. So press the inner thighs back and completely relax your head and neck. Good, and then let go. Gonna go back into the chair. Deep inhale, lift up. Now walk your feet together. Hands in front of your heart. Hug the midline et venez sur les pointes. Lift up the heels. See if you can sit a little bit lower. Soft gaze, steady your gaze. Et continuez à respirer. So when there is more effort, don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. Slowly come all the way up and then lower down the heels. Good. Take a long and deep inhale. Lift up the arms. And with your exhale, dive forward. Now step back with your right foot and just simply drop the knee. Long and deep inhale takes you up. And with your exhale, you want to fold over your front leg. So move your left hip backwards. Les hanches sont face, tendez la jambe gauche. Peut-être un flex dans le pied. And then lengthen with the inhalation. And with your exhalation, maybe you can fold a little bit deeper. Now you're going to feel again the opening of the hamstring. When we're sitting a lot during the day, this is great stretch. If you're a runner, great stretch too. And then bend your knee. Frame the front foot. Take a long and deep inhale into plank and hold the plank for a moment. So we want to warm up the core. Si vous voulez, vous pouvez bouger un peu vers l'avant, en arrière. Good. If it's too much, you can drop the knees. Si c'est trop, simplement laissez tomber les genoux. And then lower halfway down. Take a long and deep inhale into a baby cobra. So keep a nice bend in your elbows. Doesn't have to be high. Gardez la longueur. C'est plutôt par rapport à la longueur que la hauteur. Il y a toujours de mouvement grâce à la respiration. So with every inhalation, the body lifts up a little bit. And with every exhalation, the body lowers just because we're breathing. Good. And then lift up your hands. And we're going to squeeze the shoulders, interlace the fingers, walk the shoulder blades closer to each other. And then lift up the heart. Levez la poitrine. Engagez bien les cuisses et les fesses. Peut-être vous pouvez même lever les jambes. Lift up the legs if you want. Fermez les yeux, sentez la respiration. So just feel the breath going through your body. Good. And then let go for a moment. You can also just move a little bit from side to side. And place your hands. Take a long and deep inhale to open up the chest. If you want, you can come even higher now into an upward facing dog. And in your up dog, you can sway a little bit. You can also lift up the knees. Good. And then come back into downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Take your dog for a walk. Et puis des petits pas en avant. Just take small steps. Sway it out. Relâchez bien. Slowly déroulez le dos. Roll up the spine. Long and deep inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hands in front of your heart and close your eyes for a moment. Find your steady, smooth breath again. Good, we're gonna add on. Inhale, circle the arms towards the sky. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, step back with your left foot this time. Lower down the knee. Long and deep inhale, circle the arms to the sky. Opening up the left hip flexor. And then we're gonna just fold over the front leg. Donc, tendez la jambe droite, les hanches sont face. Inspirez, allongez, expirez, flexion vers l'avant. Engage your right quadriceps if you have a flex in the foot, so you can gently open up the backside of the leg. Good, and then simply bend your front knee. Inhale, step back into plank, dans la planche. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, opening up in an up dog. Exhale, chien tête en bas, downward facing dog. And by now, maybe the heels can reach further down. Press the inner thighs back. Le même poids sur la main gauche et sur la main droite. 50% du poids est sur les pieds, 50% est sur les mains. Inspirez, levez les talons vers le haut. Expirez, pliez les genoux et marchez ou sautez vers l'avant. Step or jump. Inhale takes you back into chair, dans la chaise. Exhale, sit down for a moment. And then with your inhale, come all the way up. You can even add a little back bend. And with your exhale, hands in front of your heart. Good. We're gonna add on. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, dive forward. Now step back with your right foot. Foundation warrior one. So it's a little bit more than a meter. Le pied droit est 60 degrés, or anything between 45 and 60. So take your left foot a little bit more to the left, and then keep your hips square. You're going to open up those hamstrings. Feel free to use your two books or the blocks. Inspirez, allongez, poitrine vers l'avant. Expirez, flexion vers l'avant. Donc, les deux jambes sont super actifs. Engagez bien les deux cuisses. And just relax your head. Good. Hold it here. Allow it to open up without pushing. Vous pouvez toujours avoir un petit pli dans le genou. So just find your own expression. Good. Now, if you have the two blocks, take them the high way. Place your hands on the blocks, reach forward with your heart. And we're going to simply lift up the back leg. Donc, tendez la jambe droite. And then you want to place your belly on your thigh. Come a little bit back so you see me better. Good. Now we're going to draw the right knee to the outside of your left calf. Donc, le genou droit à l'extérieur de la jambe gauche. And then lift it up again, super strong. Exhale, bend both knees, lower down your right knee. Inhale, extend. Good. With your exhale, this time we're going to place the knee on the outside of the foot. Donc, placez le pied, le genou à l'extérieur du pied gauche and simply sit down. And here we are for a nice stretch of the left glute. So with your inhalation, lift yourself up, and with your exhalation, twist to the left. Opening up the left side, stretching it out. Good, and then gently just turn to the other side just for a gentle counter twist. Good, and then just come forward, placez les mains, and then take a right foot back, left foot back, and cycle through Vinyasa. Feel free to skip it. You can always take a child's pose or simply a downward facing dog. Hold it here. Good, and then lightly step or maybe jump. Sans bruit si vous sautez. And then sway it out. Inhale to come halfway up. And now exhale, step back with your left foot. Donc c'est un peu plus qu'un mètre. Prenez le pied droit un peu plus à droite, comme ça c'est plus facile d'avoir les hanches face. Press down through both feet and keep your hips level. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to forward fold. Feel free to use your blocks. And just focus on the back side of your leg. Breathe into the leg, into the body. Just hold it here. Good, and then gently, maybe take your blocks with you. And then simply lift up your left leg. You want to come closer with the crown of the head down. The belly is on your thigh, exactly. And then one more time, we're going to bend both knees, plier les deux genoux. Le genou gauche à l'extérieur de la jambe droite. Inspirez, allongez les deux jambes. Expirez, pliez les deux genoux. Encore une fois. Inhale takes you up. And now with your exhale, simply place your knee on the ground and sit back. Good. Donc le pied à l'extérieur du genou gauche. Inspirez pour bien allonger. Expirez, twist to the right. Hold it here. Good. And try not to slouch. You want to really hold yourself up. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. Just stay here. Maybe close your eyes. Whenever you want to feel better or see better, close your eyes. See what happens. Usually what happens inside. Good. And then twist to the other side. And then hands flat on the floor. And we're going to step back into downward facing dog. Stretch it out. From here, walk your hands backwards. And just hang over your legs. Take your feet together. Come onto the tippy toes. Donc, levez les talons, pliez les genoux. And then lower down your hips. And here we are. We're going to add a little twist. So take your hands towards the left side, les mains à gauche. Et maintenant, on va tendre la jambe droite. So just extend your right leg forward. Hold it here. Maybe you can start to balance and lift up your right hand. Strong in your right leg. Good. And then try the other side. Les mains à droite. Extend your left leg. Hold it steady. And maybe you can balance. Lift up your left hand. Hold it here. Steady your gaze. steady in your breath. And then both feet to the floor, and then simply forward fold. Now go deeper into the forward fold. If you want, you can step onto your hands. If this is too much, take your hands behind your knees or behind your calves. Otherwise, all the way. So the toes are touching the heels of the hands. The inhale lifts you up halfway. Inspirez, allongez. Expirez, flexion vers l'avant. And keep your neck long. Nice and long. Press the inner thighs back. Et vous avez une connexion du ventre avec les cuisses. Ça veut dire, si ce n'est pas le cas, vous pouvez simplement plier les genoux. And from here, try to shift your weight also to the front. So not only on the heels, try not to fall onto your head. Resist. And then step off and simply dérouler le dos. Respirez aussi dans les transitions. And then roll your shoulders back and down. Take a moment here. Maybe close your eyes. Good. So we're going to start balancing l'équilibre. Take your hands in front of your heart and then shift your weight onto your left foot. Le poids est sur le pied gauche. Simplement, guerrier 3. So you want to extend your right leg backwards, leaning forward with your chest. Keep a nice and long spine. Now bend your front knee and take a big step back. So here we are again in a high lunge position. On va ajouter une petite rotation. Donc, tournez à gauche. Variation 1, vous pouvez placer la main sur un bloc. Variation 2, vous pouvez prendre le coude en dessous du genou gauche. Le coude gauche est vers le ciel. So you want to open up the chest. Keep your back leg steady. Good, and then simply, variation 3 maybe, you can extend your arms. So you want to have your left arm up, right arm down. Good. I show you another variation. Variation 4, you can take the bind. So you want to have your left hand all the way behind, and you can grab either the wrists or the fingers, and then lift yourself up. Always create length. Good. Breathe into the belly. And then let go. Place both hands on the floor. Une main de chaque côté. And now we're going to lift the left leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee. Variation 1, restez là. Variation 2, wild thing. So slowly allow your foot to land softly and then lift up the pelvis. Rock star. Opening up the front side. Respirez bien dans l'avant du corps, le ventre. And then flip your rock star again and cycle through vinyasa. Vinyasa ou bien simplement chien tête en bas ou bien child's pose. Connectez de nouveau avec votre respiration. Ça, c'est le plus important dans le yoga et je dirais aussi dans la vie. As long as you're breathing, we're fine. We can do many things like yoga and other things. Good, and then lightly step or jump. Just hang out here. Take a moment here and then roll up the spine, dérouler le dos. Roll your shoulders down and find your mountain pose. So hands in front of your heart. And there we go, other side. So extend your left leg, straight line. And then gently bend your knee. Step back, lift up the heart. And then we go into variation 1 with one hand down. You simply twist from the middle of the back. Or, variation 2 avec le coude, variation 3. Et si vous voulez, vous pouvez prendre le bind. Good, hold it here. And then, plantez les paumes. On va aller dans le down dog split. You can bend your knee. Variation 1, stay here. Variation 2, pivot your back foot. And then land softly. Flip the dog, kind of. Rock star. Breathe. And then slowly come back to the middle. And just cycle through another vinyasa. Donc le vinyasa, c'est toujours ce flow en bas, dans le chien tête en haut et chien tête en bas. Ça veut aussi dire connecter la respiration avec le mouvement. Donc chaque respiration est avec un mouvement. Good. And then simply bend your knees. And now walk your hands forward. This one is called puppy pose. So you want to walk your hands forward and simply drop the chest down. Donc le bassin est toujours au-dessus des genoux. Et vous pouvez placer soit le menton, même le front. Si vous avez des problèmes avec la nuque, c'est mieux de rester avec le front. Autrement, le menton, si vous êtes très flexible, vous pouvez vraiment toucher le sol avec votre poitrine. That's not the case in my case. Hold it here and breathe. And allow your chest to sink down. Good. And then simply press down, come back into all fours, position quatre pattes. Et on va faire un stretch pour les épaules. Donc, placez simplement le bras droit, so slide your right arm under, et vous pouvez placer la joue droite par terre. Good. And then walk your left hand forward and stay on the fingertips. So we're opening up the upper back, the shoulders. Et poussez juste un peu avec le bras dans le sol, comme ça vous sentez le stretch encore un peu plus intense. You can press with your upper arm into the floor so you feel the stretch a little bit deeper. Good, and then take your left hand next to you, come back up. And we're going to go to the other side. So simply place your left shoulder down and walk your right hand forward. Stay on the fingertips. You can be with the forehead down or just the left cheek. Opening up the shoulders. Breathe. Good. Place your right hand flat on the floor. Et revenez en quatre pattes. I'm going to just draw a painting with the hips. Une peinture avec le bassin. Imaginez un pinceau. This is still from my kids' class the other day. They come up with these symbols. Big circles. And then roll to the other side. So left, forward, right, backwards. And then settle down in the middle. Let's do one more downward facing dog. Lift up your hips, stretch it all out. And now we want to come into boat pose from here. So if you're new to yoga, simply sit down, find your way into a seated position. Or you can lightly step or jump into a cross-legged position. Lower down the bum and then lift up into boat. So if you have any compression in the lower back, you can keep your feet down. Si vous avez une compression Dans le bas du dos, gardez les pointes par terre. Autrement, challenge. And maybe you can extend your arms. Hold it up. Keep breathing. In and out. Good. Now place the feet on the floor. Parallel and hip width apart. Largeur du bassin. Les mains en arrière avec les doigts vers l'avant. Maintenant, poussez dans les mains et dans les pieds et levez le bassin. Reverse tabletop. Hold it here. And imagine your feet are sliding backwards. So you really engage the glutes and the hamstrings. Donc, l'arrière des jambes est actif, les fesses. And then exhale, lower down. You do this a couple of times. Take a long and deep inhale, lift it up. You can even grab behind and maybe extend your legs. And then exhale, place the feet and the hands. Inhale takes you up into reverse tabletop. Expirez, baissez les fesses. Inspirez, le bateau. Expirez, placez les pieds, les mains. Inspirez, la table. Expirez, lower down. One more round. Inhale to lift it up. Exhale, lower down the hands, the feet. Inhale lifts you up. And with your exhale, lower down. Good. Now extend your legs forward. And take the fleshy part out. Donc, roulez les cuisses intérieures vers le bas, vers la terre. Inspirez pour bien allonger. Expirez, flexion avant. C'est comme on était debout, c'est la même chose. Donc, on veut placer le ventre vers les cuisses. N'hésitez pas de juste prendre les tibias ou bien un belt autour, and then you can just walk forward. Or, if you can, grab the feet with your inhale to lengthen, and with your exhale, forward fold. Flexion avant. Relâchez la tête, la nuque. Et voilà, de nouveau un bon stretch pour les hamstrings, l'arrière des jambes. And just breathe here. And slowly roll up the spine. And bend your knees. And we're going to roll down and come back up. So one vertebra at a time. Pull your navel in. Almost until the head is touching. But then we're going to roll up again. And then we want to extend the chest. Good. One more time. Round your spine. Arrondissez la colonne vertébrale. Un vertèbre après l'autre. Déroulez. Et puis, remontez. All the way. One more time. Doing something for your core. Strengthen. Keep breathing. Respirez toujours, même s'il y a plus d'efforts ou plus d'efforts. And then come all the way up. Lift your arms one more time. And then roll all the way down onto the floor. Good. And then squeeze your knees towards your forehead, like a little ball. And place your hands flat on the ground. Extend your legs towards the ceiling. And feel free to have your hands underneath the sacrum. Donc les mains, vous pouvez les garder par terre ou bien en dessous du bas du dos. Et puis, on va juste allonger les jambes et on va baisser les jambes. You can go as low as possible. Just make sure you don't have any clenching in your lower back. And then you don't need to touch. Come back up. And one more time. Lowering softly. Strong. And lift it up. Donc, respectez Vos limitations, ça veut dire si vous avez mal au bas du dos, n'allez pas si loin. Good, and then just pick it up one more time. And we go one more. Strong in your legs, strong in the core, soft inside, gentle in your breathing. Good, and then just hug your knees into the chest. Just draw some circles with your knees. And we go for a happy baby, bébé heureux. Donc, ouvrez les genoux. And then you can grab either the ankles or maybe you can grab the outer edges of the feet. Ouvrez aussi les pieds. Donc, les pieds sont directement au-dessus des genoux. Les plantes sont flex and release the lower back into the ground. So you want to press the feet into the fingers. Poussez les pieds dans les doigts. Comme ça, vous avez le bas du dos par terre. Si vous voulez, rock from side to side. Give yourself a massage. Good. You're going to go into a spinal twist. If you want to make it more intense, place your right thigh on top of your left, and you can even hook the foot. Si c'est trop, gardez juste les genoux ensemble. Autrement, eagle legs, and drop your knees towards the left. Extend your right arm. Feel free to place a block or something underneath. More importantly, keep your shoulders on the ground. So you feel a nice stretch over the IT band, opening the lower back. A nice little twist. And just breathe here. Or just keep your knees together. Gentiment les genoux par terre. Regardez à gauche. Et peut-être. And then roll back to the middle. And release. Lift up your legs, lift up your arms. Comme si vous étiez suspendu, les pieds, les mains vers le ciel. As if you're suspended, very light. Just to keep the blood flowing and to calm down the nervous system at the end of the day. And then rest in Shavasana, final pose. Relâchez tout le corps. Just surrender, no engagement whatsoever of your legs. Just allow your hips and your shoulders to sink deeper into the floor. Pour intégrer toutes les pauses qu'on a fait, comme ça le corps se souvient la prochaine fois. The body will remember everything what we've done today. So it can unfold, open up more and more. I'm going to guide you back into a seated position, but feel free to stay on the ground. Just extend your arms behind, lengthen for a moment, maybe do some yawning. And then bend your knees. Revenez dans une position. Gardez les yeux encore fermés. Find an upright position. And take a long and deep inhale. Circle the arms one more time above your head. Prenez les paumes ensemble. And with your exhale, take your hands in front of your heart into Namaste. Thank you so much for doing yoga with me. Have a lovely evening. And as I said, usually the concierge are there. I miss you, concierge. I can't wait until you're back and we're all back. Until then, let's keep doing some yoga. So we're here again on Sunday, Sunday at 10:30. Same spot, somewhere in the hotel. I'll figure it out. And that's it. If you have any comments, inputs, let me know what you like better, Franglais, French, or in English. And enjoy your evening. Have a tea as we always do. Bye bye.